Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames. If you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. Now, guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Ye. I know that you guys appreciate any little bit of update that you can get on him. Also, remember, thumbs up this video and support my other videos as well. Thank you guys so much in advance. Now, as you guys know, Ye was hit with another frivolous lawsuit over the weekend by a former America's Next Top model. Her name is Anne, and she basically claimed that she was hired for a music video set. She showed up on set. I don't know what she was told versus what she experienced, because that, was not brought out to us. So that is very much suspicious for us and a lot of people. But she then, said that what she experienced was, SA. I don't know why she would say she experienced SA if you were hired for a music video for a particular role. But she said that Ye violently shoved his fingers down her throat and said that's Picasso. Now, she's suing Ye, she's suing UMG, and the list goes on. The internet has since then replied saying that, the claims really, it's not adding up, because if you were hired for a music video set, isn't it the case that you were given an heads up about what you're there for? And in case you weren't given that heads up, the moment you were placed in a chair and you saw fingers approaching your face, why did you open your mouth first to begin with? And when it started, why not leave if, you felt uncomfortable from the get-go? So many people were asking that. And to be honest, I know that, oftentimes women in these situations are scared and afraid, but I'm going to have to honestly say that, she's not given the sense that she was in a situation wherein she had no say, no control, or she had any reason to fear leaving based on what we've seen so far from the allegations in that lawsuit. No. Following that lawsuit, I believe that many people thought that you would have rolled over and just be dead, because he has been hit with something that's disgraceful and embarrassing and all of that. And I'm going to say these are allegations. Your mouth can literally make up anything, and you can put that on pen and paper. And if people who are committing genocide are not hiding, they're not feeling ashamed, they're not feeling disgraced, why should you feel ashamed and disgraced for someone lying on him? Like, how does that make sense? Why should he give up on life when we know that these lawsuits are being orchestrated to take him down? He told us before it started happening, he said specifically, Ari Emanuel is going to send people after him to sue him until he goes broke and homeless. So if he hadn't said that, maybe I would not be, defending him, because I would be like everyone else. I would say, it's the year of downfall, everyone is getting exposed and all of that jazz. But because he has been right so far about everything that he has told us, I have absolutely no doubt to disbelieve him, especially when you look into the details of the lawsuit and you're saying, like Lauren Pichetta, like, that doesn't make any sense, girl. You accuse him of sending you salacious messages, but you did not include any copy of the messages. You just typed it out because she cannot provide anything from her phone screen. She didn't submit a shred of evidence. And I believe that some people still really haven't gotten that. She just typed out what she said he said without showing us. She could actually download those messages as PDFs, send them to a printer, and she didn't do any of that. The mere fact that she could have read them, include them in a lawsuit according to her verbatim, she could have attached the manuscript of those text messages, but she can't, because she knows that it was sexting and not sexual harassment, as she wants us to believe, right? So we know that common sense always prevails at the end of the day. I'm not going to get caught up in my emotion to say, Ye is guilty. Because if I say someone who is clearly innocent is guilty, it means that I'm no better than the liars that are casting judgment on him wrongfully. So I'm not going to say that, okay? Until there's something where I can say, you know what? This definitely is factual. Even if it sounds like ye at this point, I'm not going to say it sounds like ye because they're using every post that he made on Instagram or Twitter to follow his, speech pattern. So like that Anne lawsuit where she said Picasso, if he's saying Picasso for the past 2 or 3 years, they're going to say he has been saying that 20 years ago, and this is how he's been talking 20 years ago. So they're just tricking people into believe something is true that is not factual. No. As I was saying, we're here to talk about Ye because irrespective of the, attacks against him, Ye is choosing to move on. And I believe that this is truly admirable because even if he's depressed, he's saddened by it, the mere fact that irrespective of how he feels, he is consistently and consciously moving his best foot forward. I think that is a win right there. And also, I do believe that this is what his enemies despises about him, his strength to go on, because I believe that they thought by now that they would have ended him. They thought that he would have just ended it all. But irrespective of their efforts, Ye has proven to be nothing but resilient, strong, determined, and, they're just making this man a literal hero at the end of the day. Because take, for example, the passing of Michael Jackson. At first, many people knew that something was very suspicious about his death. But as time passes, the world connect the dots and they realize that Michael Jackson's death was orchestrated because he owned Sony as a black man. How dare you have so much power? Now, Ye is the next black man that had a lot of power. How dare you have so much power? So they took that and they thought that, it was over. It was done. He's canceled. But Ye was like, you did not create me. You did not make me. You did not make me famous. God did that. And none of y'all more gangster than God. So they're still hurt because many of these people, without their money, they're nothing. Ye, without money, he's that and all more. He's proven strength. He's proven resilience to people. He has shown people that it's important to tap into your natural God-given talent, because when the people who loves to play God wants to take back what they claim that they gave to you, knowing that they didn't give anything to you, the only thing that you'll have, going for you is your God-given talent. No one can take that away from you. Nothing in this life or even the next. Only the Creator can do something like that. And we know the Bible tells us so many of them will try to play God, but they will never be able to blow breath. And that is why many of them are so hateful towards us. It's because we believe in God. We cling to our faith. They hate to see when we come together in peace, love, and unity. They hate when we call upon God collectively. Sloan Peles told us that. Celestial has told us that. There's so many people who have told us that. And do we really need anyone to tell us that at this point? Absolutely not. We know it. It's in the Bible. So, as you would say, none of y'all more gangster than God. They think that they're doing him, major damage. And to us, to the people who is obsessed with the material world, they cannot even see that they're actually literally doing ye more good than harm, because he's going to go right back to the path that he was meant to be on, and he's going to lead God's people in the right direction. And Ye will go down in history to be one of the greatest men of all time, and many of them will be forgotten in the history books. And if they do make it, it will not be palatable at all. And that's all I have to say about that for this video. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, stay safe, stay blessed, stay connected. Bye guys.